What's up, guys? It is May 1st, so happy May Day, but also, I'm gonna start the countdown. Uh, there's 13 days until my birthday, if you count today. So, yeah, that's that. Um, okay, yeah, for the money bonuses this week, we have, for the weekly challenge, you have to win 2 open wheel races. So those are pretty fun. They pay pretty well, and to entice you to win those two, the Rockstars put open wheel races on ×4 money. Now, they already paid pretty well to begin with. They paid about 10, maybe 15 grand for some of them, but on average, I think from what I remember, 10K. So, on average, every single race you do, you get 40K a race, which is actually insane, and those races are pretty fun. I wonder if the community series races are ×4. Actually, let me check that. I am unsure. So, Rockstar created that should be on races, maybe open wheel. I'm trying to figure out, are these in races? I don't exactly remember. Yes, they are. Okay, so to get to the open wheel races, you have to go into jobs Rockstar created and go to normal races, scroll down a decent bit. That is for the Rockstar created ones that are definitely ×4. So let's go to community jobs, races. Is there any open wheel races here? I'm sure there is. It's just they aren't actually in this game or this part. Okay. What is this? Oh, just ×2, random ×2 stuff. Okay. I think that's just every week, though. I think they're just maybe getting lazy. Um. Oh, also, there's a 2 times a tow truck. Tow truck missions in the salvage yard. Those are 2 times. I haven't done one personally. I don't even have a tow truck in the salvage yard. So I don't know if you get. I know one thing for sure. You get paid in the salvage yard safe over a period of time. I don't know if there's a immediate an immediate payment that you get that's ×2, or your earnings are just ×2. But yeah, I have no idea about the pay thing. That might have to be a video this week because salvage yard and upgrades are discounted. But I'm not gonna show you that right now because we got one more really good one if you have the business. One more really good money bonus. This week there's also 2 times money on payphone hits. That's really good. So, 10K if you don't do the assassination bonus, and you get an extra 35K. So if you do the assassination bonus, 45K normally. This week, however, if you do it, it's 90,000. So I think there is a cooldown in between it though. So you get about 100K per payphone hit. You need the agency to do those, and you need to do like 2 or 3 security contracts, and you have to do them from the agency computer. No, actually, you don't, because yeah, the first one you have to, it's mandatory that you have to do it, and then that will unlock. Okay, yeah, never mind. You can do it you can call Franklin and do it from your phone, as well. But starting us off on discounts, we have the salvage yard. Right here. Okay. Go and select salvage yard. These I think are 30% off, discounted obviously. to entice you to do those tow truck missions. Uh, Now, if I want to renovate it, tint doesn't really matter. I just kind of like looking at it periodically, see if I actually want to switch it. I wish you could like see it in person. But yeah, trade rates discounted for 270 grand. Probably get this upgrade. Um, Pretty much what it does is it uh, reduces the amount you have to pay for Mars Mutual and repairing services with Alice Customs. So say your car is destroyed, you have to pay less. I don't know how much less it is. I think it depends on the price. I don't know. Um, but yeah, you get discounts on that stuff. Tow truck. I would get the tow truck beater because it's cheaper. It's pretty much the same thing, just dirty. It's the same performance, same everything. I would get the tow truck beater. I mean, if you have the money to spend and you're willing to spend it, get the tow truck. It looks nicer, but if you just do it, if you just want the tow truck for those tow truck missions, I would get the tow truck beater. That is interesting though, because in certain heists, like with a boat for the uh cargo ship robbery, will go there. So I wonder where the boat will go, unless there's like a space next to it. Um, that might be. I think that's a completely different. That might be a completely different part of the self-drone. Um, so yeah, wall safe. If you get this, uh, adds it goes from 100k in the normal safe to 250k, and uh, so you have to check it less often. Now, if you don't really check this, I would probably get it this week with the tow truck, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. But if you're in the salvage yard quite often and you collect money quite often, I probably would stay away from the wall safe, given it is a little pricey. Staff, this makes the salvaging of cars go faster, so it will take less time to actually acquire the money from salvaging cars with the tow truck thing, or even if you want to salvage the cars with, the stealing stuff, you can do that, but you get less money. Um, yeah, but if you were to do this, if you only want the salvage yard for the cars that come in, don't get it. I would not get it at all. Um, yeah, it changes every week. From what I've heard, there's only been 12 claimable vehicles in the span of a year. And there's 52 weeks in a year. Um, so I think that's saying something. They rarely ever do it. They said once a month. It's been, I think, like 2 months since we've got one. So, um, but yeah, if you want to do the tow truck business, I would probably recommend getting the salvage yard this week. Um, if you want to keep it like just at 1 million, probably get rid of the wall safe. You'll be just above 1 million. Um, yeah, this week, I think if I can make enough money, that is, get all the upgrades on video and do a tow truck thing. Since I think there's a time limit on that. Unless you can do two at once, that'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for the the property discounts. Okay, starting us off on Legendary Motorsport. We have all the open wheel cars discounted, which that entices you to do those open wheel races even more. Now, I would only get the BR8 if you don't have um the BR8 already. I would get it. I do have one. I got it for free from a wheel spin. So I can put a picture up now. Um, so in terms of performance, it goes BR8, DR1, PR4, R88. I would stay away from the RD8, obviously. But yeah, if you already have the BR8, or I already have the BR8, if I had money and I would for some reason want to get another open wheel car, I would get the PR4. I think it looks the best. It's nice small, but if you want one for performance and you already have the BR8, get the DR1. But um, I would only recommend the BR8 this week. And all the other ones, I mean, if you want them, you can get them. But if you don't have an open wheel car and you want to get one this week, I would probably only get the BR8. Alright, starting us off on Southern San Andreas, we have the Karen Calico GTF. Um, Going forward just under 900,000. It is a tuners category race. Or no, tuners category vehicle. Came out with the tuners update so you can race it in those tuners subcategory races. It's top 3 in those tuners, in that subclass of tuner cars. For just under 900k, it has a bunch of customization. You can stance it, make it go faster with the price of handling loss, I guess, some of the handling loss. It has a bunch of customization because it is a tuner's car. It's actually kind of fast. If I do say so myself, I have driven it stock. It's actually pretty good. For 900k, if you want a car to customize or you want a tuner's category car, I would get it. But um, if you don't want it, if you don't want a car for either of those, it's not the best performing car. If you want to try it out, maybe get it. See if you like it or not. But I probably would stay away from it this week. If you aren't already interested in it, stay away from it. Okay, up next we have the Retinue. I don't know how to say that. Retinue Mark II. Nice little two-door, kind of a rally-esque build car that you can turn into a rally car. I kind of made it more of like a street racing car. For just under $1 million normal. How do you get the trade price? Complete the Diamond Casino heist finale as leader. This vehicle selected to unlock the trade price. Okay. Just under $1 million. Definitely lackluster, or it leaves you wanting more in terms of customization. Dang, I did not know that it was just under $1 million discount. Okay. Yeah. I think that makes up my mind pretty well. I would definitely stay away from it this week, and I think my game is glitched again. So I won't be able to see trade prices of any other cores. But yeah, I would definitely stay away from this week. Okay, starting us off on 4-door in San Andreas, we have the Karen Vivanite. It's a minivan kind of thing, going for just under $1 million. I mean, well, I don't know a whole lot about it. Uh, I'd probably stay away from it this week just because it doesn't look like it's that good. It doesn't really look that good either. I don't know a whole lot about it, but for $1 million, if it's in the SUV class and it's $1 million, I would definitely stay away from it because you can get the Tauros for either 300k or 500k. 500k. I think it's 300k though, so I would definitely stay away from the Vivanite this week. The final discount of this week is the Cara 4x4. As you see, I have two of these So I pretty much know how much customizations this has. It also leaves you wanting more. Wish there was more you could do to it. It is based off the Ford Raptor in real life. I have a rally build and kind of more off-roady-esque build, I guess. Um, yeah, I definitely would like more customization. And for just above 500k, um, that's a steal for this thing. It's really good off-road. Does pretty good in off-road races. It has actually really good performance. Um, I'd say top 10, maybe even top 5 in the off-road category class. Why is it category and class? I have no idea. But yeah, just over 500k. That is a steal for this thing. And if I didn't have 2 or even 1 already, I would be buying it this week. So if that tells you anything, get it. Get it no matter what. Get it. It's a steal for 500k. Um, Going into the casino. Let's see. If we'll hurry up and load. Okay, yeah, we have the ETR1. I would definitely come here and get it this week. Really want this car. Um, yeah, I'm actually kind of wanted to get the car, get the ETR1. So I'm gonna spin the wheel. I've actually been wanting the ETR1. It looks decently good, I think. Where's the car? Okay, not gonna get the car. Gonna get RP. Dang it. Yeah, but that is it for the casino. Now we are on to the car meet. We are at the car meet now. And the prize ride vehicle is the iWagon, going for, or not going for, not a price. In order to get it, you have to place top 5 in 2 days in a row. So you have to get fifth in a tuners category race, for 2 days in a row. Pretty simple. Easy challenge. It is an electric car though. From what I recall. This livery looks pretty cool. I wonder if it's an exclusive one or not. I don't know. If you know you can win it or get it this week, I'd probably get it, but nothing special. So if you don't feel like doing those races, I wouldn't say you have to get it. Moving over to the purchasable cars now. We have the Exemplar, the Bifta, and the Serrano. Starting us off, we have the Exemplar going for $205,000. This is a removed car. Yeah, looks decent, I guess. I don't know. Proportions to me look a little off. I don't know. Obviously not much in terms of customization. Probably like a few bumper options, a hood option, something like that. I haven't actually customized this car. I do not have one. For 200 grand, why not? Pretty cheap. Next we have the Bifta going for $75,000. Now this Removed car. It does have a fair bit of customization though. So for 75 grand, that is like pocket change. I could literally buy it right now. I already have one though. It's actually pretty cool. It's a decent performance, really nimble. 75 grand, get it. Why not get it? But cheap. The Serrano going for $110,000. Okay. So, um, wow. Yeah, if you were to buy all these, it'd be under $400,000. And to customize them all, probably be like without performance or anything like bulletproof. Well, actually, for the three of these, probably gonna be like under 650,000 to customize, to buy and customize three cars. Now in GTA, it's like 650 grand. If you were to buy a decent car, 650 grand to buy it and customize it, just one car. That's for the three of these cars. Um, so if you're looking for a cheap three-car package, I'll probably come to the Ellis Car Meet. But yeah, now I'll talk about the Serrano. For me, it's way too wide. I do have one. I bought it through the auto shop thinking it was a different car. Um, I mean, it kind of like the Exemplar. It has like very few options. It is a convertible though, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the one main problem for me is it's really wide. Like it doesn't. The proportions are like way off. On the Exemplar, they were like somewhat off, but like it is way too wide for me. Um, and the nose, the front of the car is definitely way too long. It's like half the car, which is crazy. But yeah, I would get it this week. It's cheap. Um, yeah, I would probably get them all. But yeah, what the heck was that? But yeah, that is it for the car meet. Now time to go to Simeon's. And we are at the we are at Simeon's. I keep on making the mistake of saying the. But starting us off, we have the Coquette. Uh, then we have the Kalahari. We have the Roosevelt. Uh, the Streiter and the Raptor. Um, yeah, starting Simeon's off with the Coquette. Purchase it 138,000. Cheap for this car. Like really, if this car came out today, probably be around that 500, $400,000 range. Has I mean, with a little bit more customization, maybe some liveries, but it has good customization for what it is. It is a removed car, I think, unless they added it back. I don't recall if they added it back or not, but pretty good performance, a really good free mode car for just under, I think, 140K. Down if we would pick one up. Um, Next up we have the Kalahari going for 40K. Hmm. You know what? Why not? 40K is 40K. You could get that from doing a bike trial. You can pretty much get a free car this week by buying it. You just do a bike trial and you get the car. So, I mean, it's so cheap, just get it. You know? I mean, unless you need garage space and you don't really want it, but I would probably get it this week because it's so cheap. The Roosevelt. I think I have the Roosevelt Velour. Um, I don't know if there's an actual difference between them besides the name. That's the reason why you did not see a picture. Yeah, I don't know if they're like completely different customization wise or what, but 750K. Honestly, a little steep, for my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool car, but 750K when you have a Coquette in here for under 140? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. I wasn't necessarily. I wouldn't. I wouldn't necessarily get it this week. Definitely, a little steep, in my opinion. I mean, if you want to get it, but I would not recommend it this week. That's gonna be the same for the Striker for 500K. It is a really cool car. Actually has decent performance for what it is. It's an off-road um, Mercedes. I think it's in a sports class, which is a little odd, but I feel like if it had more customization, because I don't know, I've seen it before, I think in the auto shop, and it really didn't have much in terms of customization. Um, so if it had a decent bit more customization, I would get it, but just off of the lack of customization, I wouldn't recommend it this week. Yeah, if it had, I mean, unless you want it, same with the Velour, or not the Velour, the Roosevelt, kind of in the same boat as the Roosevelt, pretty much. But if the Roosevelt has the same customizations as the Roosevelt Velour, that kind of has a stronger case to be made to buy it than this. Yeah, overall, pretty good, pretty good, drive, I guess. Nice to drive. There we go. But yeah, 500K and it has like no customization. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Um, the Raptor, going for just under, or no, just above 650,000. Um, I've heard everybody say that this thing is ass. So, um, you know, if it wasn't that expensive, I'd actually get it and see how bad it actually was. And now the colorway on this thing is actually pretty dang cool, if I do say so myself. The way you can make the colors. I like this blue. I think that's an ultra blue or something. Um, yeah, given the fact that I've heard literally everybody say that this is dog water, I wouldn't recommend it this week. Now, for me personally, if it was like 300K, I would get it tried out for you guys. Um, Probably be like a Saturday video or something like that. Uh, hmm. I mean, it still could be Saturday's video testing out the Raptor. Um, hmm. Could be. I just have to get enough for this, which is just over 650K, and all the modifications for the or all the upgrades for the salvage yard. So yeah, this might, like, very slight chance this is Saturday's video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Simeon's. Again, the Cockett, get it because it's so cheap and it's so good. Kalahari, get it because it's pocket change. Roosevelt Velour and the Striker, only get them if you're interested. And the Raptor, based on everybody else's opinions, stay far away from it, I guess. I still want to try it out and see for myself if it's bad or good. So, I mean, if it comes back at a later date discounted, I guess that could be a future video. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Okay, like, gosh. Probably shouldn't start fighting Simeons, but next up is the gun van. And we are at the gun van.
No one followed you, right?
I don't know.
Got
But
something
for
new
the
just for
weapons,
you.
we have the combat shotgun, the military rifle, which is supposedly 50% off. I mean, it's a decent gun, decent assault rifle. I
Trust
don't know.
me. You
Heaviest
can trust
heavy
that
rifle,
rifle.
double barrel shotgun, which is a pretty cool gun. Machine pistol, and the knife. Mm, pretty decent, nothing really special besides that apparent discount. I already have it, so I don't know if it is, but for
Real
throwables,
easy to
we have the
clean.
proximity mine, Molotovs, and tear gas. For body armor, we have the usual normal body armor.
Great choice.
Um,
Awesome.
but
Thanks.
one thing I wanted to add on to the um open wheel cars is it does have a boost. Um, but you cannot shoot out of it. I think you can still get shot, but you cannot shoot out of the. You can't even select a gun. In the open wheel car, you cannot shoot out of it. So not that good in free mode, and it kind of hits everything. So that's just one thing. It's some things to keep in mind about the F1 cars. So yeah. What will tomorrow's video be? I guess uh either or payphone hits. And if payphone hits aren't tomorrow, they'll probably be Wednesday. So look forward to that, and that will be the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one.